Okay. Don't know what happened, but I think I figured it out. Okay. I'm here and I am alive and I figured it out. My computer does not like me, and that's okay. A lot of people's computer does not like them. But anyway, can you guys hear me? Hi, Mary. Can you hear me? Because usually when I go on my program to go live, I guess it updated, because usually when I go on my program to go live, I go and I hit live and I just go live. But apparently, according to my program now, I have to schedule it. They're like, you can't go live unless you schedule it, which doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. But anyway, I'm here. How is everyone? How's everyone feeling? And can you hear me? Or am I just talking to the room? Because I do that sometimes too. Okay, good. Yay, yay, and yay. So anyway, you guys, I am here. I'm not here officially from my mental vacation, because I took a mental vacation, and then after my mental vacation I only have 1 week, and then I'm like, oh, and then I go on my actual vacation, my physical vacation. So yeah, I don't know why my computer hates me. It just does. It's brand new and I'm like, I don't think it's the computer. A lot of things that go wrong is user error. So I didn't realize that my program had updated, and it's like, now we do it differently. Okay. You took a break and everything changed. So yeah, it happens. But anyway, you guys, this right here, this live is just exclusively, it's not a tutorial or anything like that. I'm not teaching you anything. What I am going to be teaching you is that everyone starts somewhere. When you start a project, you start a hobby, everyone starts somewhere. And in the beginning, when you start learning something, it may not be pretty. It may look terrible, but you know what? It gets better. So yeah. Oh, and you guys, I got this really nice comment on I got this really nice comment because I posted on YouTube about this live, and I got a really nice comment, and I was like, oh, but now I can't find it. Oh no. But oh, here it is. Hi, Kimba, the librarian. How are you? Sometimes, yeah, it's not the computer. It's, when you have a Windows computer, that's when it's like you get all these updates and you're like, why is there another update? Oh my goodness. Really? Okay. I found it. See, user error. Can't even find this email. Yeah. Never used to be like this. But anyway, so I got a comment because I posted on YouTube saying that I'm gonna go live and blah 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 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, blah, blah, blah. And so somebody named Suzanne Diamond R, hope I got that right, and she says, ooh, this would be helpful to new jewelry makers or anyone creative with a perfectionist bent. It is nice to remember that no matter how proficient one is in a talent, most of us do not start out as experts, and even experts can have off days, which is true. I had a lot of off days. So I thought that was a really nice comment, and I wanted to thank Suzanne for that, because that was really like, oh, like 5 minutes before I had to go live, I was like, oh, that's so sweet, right, you guys? So I'm gonna pull this box kind of in the frame, but I'm trying to figure out if I should just do it like this, not have the top down camera on. I don't know. Let's just see. So yeah. Now, I took a mental health break because it was just like it started getting to a point where I was having trouble even picking up my iPad because I edit all my videos on my iPad. I don't do it on my computer. So I was having trouble like picking up my iPad like to edit a video. And it was like I would record. I don't have a problem with recording videos, which I think is half the battle, but when I had to sit down and actually edit it, it was like my brain was like, nope, we're not doing this. And I didn't. I had about 5 or 6 separate videos that I have not updated. I have not edited because I was like, I just don't have the energy mentally to do it. I'd used up all my energy to actually do the video. And then once that was done, then I was like, okay, I'm done. Hopefully someone will edit it for me out of the sky for me. That'll be great. But that didn't happen. So I was looking at my iPad and all my SD cards that I have lying all over the place, that I was like, oh my goodness, all these SD cards are filled with, each SD card had a video on it. And I was like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, that's when I knew that I was close to that burnout. Everyone who has ever been on YouTube, who is a creator, every one of them, I don't care what they say, they hit a burnout point. And that's what I did. I hit a burnout point. And I literally didn't do anything jewelry making. I did no jewelry making for like, I don't know how long this break was. I took a break in June, like the beginning of June. And I didn't create any jewelry whatsoever. None. I did no jewelry. What I did was I did a bunch of crocheting and I did sewing. I took up sewing, you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Anson, how are you? Tell Anne-Marie I said hi, little monster. She's a monster. And I miss her. So I took up sewing. So this right here is a, she's probably her texting me right now. Anson, get your friend. Oh no, that's my mother-in-law telling me they got home to New York. Okay, so I took up sewing. What I did was I had this t-shirt dress that I liked so much. You're in my way. He was in my way. Look how fat Bronco got. He's very upset with me. But look how fat Bronco got. We love him. He's so cute. But yeah, you're in my way. So I took this t-shirt dress and I cut it down the side here. And then I sewed the ends up so that I got like a little t-shirt out of it. I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, took up sewing, you guys. Don't know what was going on there. I got a little tiny sewing machine and I started hemming everybody's pants and jackets and all kinds of stuff. And it's actually pretty awesome that I started doing that. So that kind of helped me through my mental wall that I hit. But you guys, so another thing I did was I cleaned out my studio of all my old projects, and if I'm not going to finish this project, throw it out. So I did a bunch of that because I think that was overwhelming me also. Bronco's he a big boy. He a big boy. He is a big boy, but he's a healthy big boy, so they didn't say he was too bad, so yay. So you guys, I'm gonna take some things out because I'm gonna mention those later. I have a bunch of things in here that I'm not gonna show because I mean I like them, so I'm not gonna show the things that I like. How about that? I'm gonna show the things that I don't like and I feel like a little like about. So in the comments, you guys tell me what you think. If you think it really is as bad as I think it is, or if you think that you like it. I don't know. Or you say that's really bad, ma'am. That's really bad. So I have like multiple Ziploc bags in here. And then I also have some things that I was thinking of giving away. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So, you guys, okay, these are giveaways. So there's not really that much in this bag except for what is in these Ziploc bags here, okay? I can see it through this clear Ziploc bag that I'm just like, I said I was going to show you guys, and I'm going to show you. Okay. All right. So there became a time in my life when I was doing resin everything. Everything is resin. So I guess this whole bag is resin crap. Sorry, I'm not gonna say one way or the other about it. To me it's crap, but I shouldn't say that. But yeah, it's a thing. I was going through this resin stuff where I'm like, everything needs to be resin. What? Oh my god, and this thing. Okay. I'm laying it out so I can like pick it up better and look at it. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, and then these. So I have some things because I went to Afropunk with Anne-Marie, to be exact. Wasn't for Anne-Marie, I would not have been at Afropunk, and I will tell you that straight off the bat. That's how much I appreciate her. But anyway, so yeah, so I have some things that I was trying to sell at Afropunk and all that good jazz. Where is everybody? Is everybody okay? Where are you at? Are you alive? Let me know you're alive and you're ready to feast your eyes upon this mess that I call creation back in the day. Some of these are not, I didn't do these. Some of these I did not do. Okay. So I might even take and put it on also and stand back a little bit. Oh my god. Okay. There's some things that I was even selling on my Etsy that I was just like, why is that on my Etsy? But it's there. What am I gonna do about it? All right. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so I have, like I said, I've been going through, I went through a phase of I'm going to resin everything. And so this is one of those. Okay. So now this one, I picked this up and I looked at it and I'm like, this is the most embarrassing one to me. Look at this tassel. Okay, I'm sorry. Thanks, Leanna Torres, for the subscribe. But what is this? What is this thing? And it's not even like straight. It's just like, ah, I am a pom-pom / tassel thing. Okay, so now I think I might turn on my camera up top if it's on. I'm gonna pull some things out of the way. Oh Lord. So anyway, so I'm gonna lay this down on the table and I'm gonna switch my cameras real quick. Okay. Look at this mess. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit because you gotta feast your eyes upon this. Okay, so now let me explain this chaos. This chaos of 3 different things that are going on here. There's 3 different things. 4 different things. Number 1. Hi, Shireen. Am I saying your name? Shireen? Did I say it right? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Well, hello. Well, Anne-Marie is my cheerleader. You're already a cheerleader, Anne-Marie. You're already a cheerleader. What are you doing? I love you. Okay, so there's like 4 different things going on here. Number 1, it all started with this drawing. I think I did it with like markings. Yes, markers. Yes, this is a drawing. Okay, so on a regular piece of paper in my sketchbook. And I was like, oh, that looks awesome. I think I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in resin and I'm going to make a pendant out of it. It's all fine and dandy. So this is you can see the paper. You see it? Oh God. Okay, so it started with this drawing. And yeah. But see, what I didn't know is when you put paper in resin, it always looks like it's wet forever. It's always gonna look like it's wet. And so this one, yeah, this looks like it's wet, like forever. It just looks stained. It looks like it's dipped in water, and basically the water is a liquid. Well, hello there. You, yeah, you were here for all this stuff. This stuff that I'm gonna be showing is stuff that you have seen. You have some of it. I wish you would throw it away, but yeah, you have some of it. Hi, Anne-Marie. I love you so much. Look at your little leaf next to your name. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I started with the drawing, took the drawing, put it in resin. Of course, I cut it out in the shape of the mold that I put it in. That's awesome. Poured some resin on it, made it look all wet and stuff, which is not the look I was going for. And then I was like, oh, okay, let me poke some holes in it. So I poked a hole in it. I did some wire wrapping. Look at this darn wire wrapping. I bet you any amount of money I could just pull this off. Oh my God, I can't. Look, okay, look at this wire wrapping. Y'all, I'm over here teaching y'all stuff, and I did wire wrapping like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Anne-Marie, I love you. And then I had like this little, oh my God, that's in resin too. Oh my goodness. I thought this was on the top and just like loose, but this is in resin too. Oh my gosh. I do not know the date of when I created this, but this is what it is. Yeah. I'm a little, this first one is kind of my most embarrassing thing, because I'm like, what was I thinking? It's mostly, the most embarrassing part about this is the wire wrapping. So yeah, then you have that. Then I have some crochet. That's the second thing. Third thing is the resin. And then we got the fourth thing is the wire wrapping. All in one project. Like, what's happening? Patricia, what happened? Are you talking about me? Having to take my mental break? Yeah. So yeah, and then I did this crochet necklace thing, which is pretty cool, but I don't know. This is what it looks like when you put it on. Oh wait, I have it on backwards. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, is whenever I see it. Hi, Jewelry Spot. How are you? It's just that when I see it, I get really like cringy, like, oh my God, did I really make this? Yes. Okay, moving on. Now, here's another thing that I used to do, and I loved it, was I would take comic books and I would put it in resin, and I used to make these bangle bracelets, and these really thick bangle bracelets too. And I would put comic books on it. I've never seen it before, and I've never seen it since. I really should get back into it. But yeah, I did that for a pendant. So, I mean, it looks nice. So I think that this one came after my last piece. I'm doing well. I'm just happy to be able to be here for you guys. And I'm glad that I'll be going on my vacation soon. So I'm like excited about that for my anniversary. Yay! 12 years. So anyway, yeah. So I revised it up a little bit. So I changed, like, I didn't do any wire wrapping. I just got a little, like, I don't know what you call this. There's a jump ring in there, a couple jump rings, and, you know, rust colored, you know, jump ring component thing. So yeah, I didn't do any wire wrapping on this. I updated the tassel from regular yarn to this embroidery thread. So it's like, yay, okay, I see what you're doing here, Quiche. I see what you're doing. My name is really Keisha. That's why I say Quiche sometimes when I talk in a third person. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's hard work and we're proud of ourselves that we made it. He'll admit it. He'd be like, I don't know how we made it, but we made it. So yeah, I got a little tassel here. The tassel is better. I'm impressed with me. Then I did this little crochet square using this same thread. So that's cute. I did some resin over top of the comic books, and the comic books were over top of, look at that. Oh, look at that. It's Archie. I'm looking at it like it's the first time I've seen it, but yeah, look at that. I kind of like this. It's different. It's really different. 𝕤𝕤 𝕤𝕤. But yeah, it's a little different. I've never seen it before. Yeah. I haven't seen it before. I haven't seen it since. I seen it on picture frames after this. Yeah, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, and then I used resin to get these little beads on there. So I mean, I understand the concept, and of course I kept the crochet necklace thing. So that's awesome. Yeah, I like this one. I'm not too embarrassed by this one. In fact, I think I might keep this one. It's different. So I don't know. I like it. Then, okay, I have, again, the same concept. I went a little crazy with this concept. So I used some other yarn. You little sneaky thing. Anne-Marie, you little sneaky thing. So yeah, I used the same yarn that I used for the crochet necklace part, and I did a tassel out of it. Again, it's like, it seems like the tassels are getting a little bit better, okay, in comparison to this one. What the heck is that? But yeah, tassels are better. Okay. So then I took, again, we're doing a resin. I took these little, they had circle wood pieces, and it's the same thing that I used for this necklace that I'm wearing. It's a wood piece, and I just covered the wood piece with whatever. In this case, I covered it with white paint, and then I just took some beads that I liked. I put some resin on first, and then I just dropped these beads in different places. Okay, now one thing that I noticed here that I thought was pretty interesting, if you can see right here, I got some sequins here, of course. There's some sequins, and then these little triangle pieces, those triangle pieces, which I thought was a pretty good idea. I think I feel like I might do this component in a video. I'm not sure, because I kind of like it, even though I'm a little embarrassed by it, but I kind of like it. So these little triangle pieces, if you see them, basically those triangle pieces was pieces from one big 4x6, let's say a 4x6 photo paper. And so what I did was, I believe I painted the photo paper, which gives it a shiny look. In the metallic paint that I put on a photo paper, it makes it so that you can put that in resin and it doesn't look white. I mean, white doesn't look like wet. Like this looks like wet because it's regular paper. And so with photo paper, you have a protective covering so that when you put it in resin, it doesn't look weird. It doesn't look wet. So I thought, as I can see, I can kind of see me progressing in this art of the resin and trying to figure out what it looks like. And this is resin that's like, okay, let me tell you about this resin, and I will never ever use it again, because if you notice this, see how it's yellow? I don't know. So this is kind of like a test for me, whereas I know that I am not going to, hello Zori, how are you? Welcome. So I'm not ever going to do resin that takes like 24 hours to cure. UV resin, I have yet to run into any projects that I have that's UV resin that turns yellow. Look at it. This turned yellow. This was clear when I first had it. It was clear, at least the paper was white in these little areas in the chevron. At least the paper was white. But now it's like yellow, and so I know that I'll never go back to regular UV resin. And then I ended up getting sponsored. My channel got sponsored by 𝕤𝕤𝕤. So I get all the resin that I ever would need. Hi, Sandy. Yeah, the thing, yeah, don't use that. I don't want to speak badly about it, but this is living proof that that 24-hour 7-hour resin cure, that kind, just for some reason it never cured, but it over time it turns yellow. So, ew, who wants that? If you go and you did a resin, some resin jewelry that you sold, and then over time somebody's like, oh, your piece turned yellow, you don't want that. So UV resin, I've never had a problem with it. So, hi Carmen, welcome. Welcome, glad you guys are here watching me show all my embarrassing jewelry that I did in the past, and I'm like, why did I do it? And I try to like look into my mentality as a why I decided I was going to create it, but whatever. So yeah, this right here was done with UV resin around the same time that I did this one. So for this to be yellow and for this to not be yellow, it could be, I can't say. I can say for a fact it's not because this part is painted white, because these were white. These chevrons were white and they're all yellow and it's all discolored and it's gross. So, and then I did notice that when I moved my studio from upstairs to downstairs, I had some resin that was that cure ones, and it takes a long time for it to cure. You got to cover it up, you got to make sure there's no dust that gets in it and all that good jazz, right? So that stuff, when I was moving it downstairs and I was looking at it in the bottles, they were all yellow, and I was like, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use it, unless the only thing I would say about it that will be good that you could just use it with is if you're going to put paint in it, or you're going to put some mica powder in it. But if you're not doing that and you want it to be clear, don't use it. So UV resin, I've never had any trouble with it. 𝕤𝕤𝕤 is the best UV resin I've ever used. I will never go to any other ones. Yeah, I would do UV resin. The only downside is you need to make sure that you have gloves on. Make sure you have a mask on your face, okay? And other than that, because you're basically creating a chemical reaction when you use UV resin. So you're putting UV to this chemical, it's gonna have fumes that come off, and you just have to be careful. So just make sure you have a face mask, make sure you have gloves on your fingers, and you should be good. Okay, but of course you have the UV resin, you put it on there, and 2 to 5 minutes, you have your piece done, instead of 24 hours where it's completely cure those other ones. Sometimes you want your project to be done quick, but yeah, you just need to, yeah. When you say quick set, what do you mean by that? Not the UV resin. Oh, okay. Well, these have seen some sun, and it hasn't yellowed yet. Yeah, these have seen some sun, I'm sure about it. So yeah, I wore this for a long time, and then I like retired it. But I did wear this one, and I do like that, and I think I might do, I haven't done a resin video in a long time. Zori, what do you mean? Explain that again. I think when it comes to, if you're talking about resin, I think the UV resin is the best. Not those long set ones. It's more dangerous, but at the same time, it's like, I never had a problem with it like breaking or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, the problem with the storage though, with my resin, I kind of don't think it was the storage of it, because the resin was in a closet. One of them was in a closet. One of them was out of the sun, because they have to be out of the sun. It says it on the bottle. So one was on a shelf out of the way of a window. It wasn't anywhere near a window. And I had the other one for the most part in a closet. So yeah, the store, yeah, 7 hour ones, yeah, just about. Oh yeah. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I don't think UV resin yellows. Oh, you want me to do a Zori? You want me to do another resin video? I have a couple. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a resin video of this. Whereas, you know, the problem is that I can't find any of these again. But I will like demonstrate. I want to demonstrate the photo paper. And how I painted it and all that stuff and made it look like really, really iridescent and pretty. And then my process of how I did the actual pendant. And then I have to think of like a chain. I'll just put it on a chain. Just keep it simple. Keep the video simple, okay? So I'm thinking I might do this, and I'm gonna put this away, and I put it in. I have a pile of things that are like, oh, these are my videos that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put that over there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. I think I might want to wear it again. But yeah. Now, so Anne-Marie will remember, it is very expensive. It's very expensive. I've been doing clay. And a lot of my clay pieces I like to use resin on it. Let's see if I can find. Hey, BB. Okay, so these are clay, okay, but I cover it with UV resin, so you know, to seal it. And the UV resin, a thin layer of it, it also the word I'm looking for, actually strengthens it, and it makes it stronger than if it was just clay. So I did notice that. So yeah, I covered the whole earring with resin, and I put some paint on there, but covered it in completely with resin. Listen, I do not have an expensive soul. Don't be telling my people this. I have never done that. Creative Panda? Yeah. I've never tried that. I've seen it. I watch videos of people doing it, and I'm like, I feel like I want to do that with like one of our pictures. So I was thinking about it. Okay, so I'm grabbing all these. Okay, so I went through this phase. I am very fancy. Okay, Anne-Marie, you know. When are we gonna do faux? We need to do some faux. As long as we don't do it on a Monday or a Tuesday, I think. Aren't they closed? Okay, so I went through this phase of shells. Okay. I went through this phase of shells. shells, and shells. A whole bunch of shells. This is like a combination of crochet, and I think... Okay, I crocheted this thing first. And then I took the same yarn that I crocheted this necklace with, and then I sewed the shells on there. Now, let's talk about these shells, okay? You're like, why are all your shells different colors? Okay? Now, character. I'm a character, all right. That's a problem. Trying to keep up with that character. Yes, okay. Call me. All right, so yeah, colors of my shells, okay? Now, I literally, just thinking about it from like back in the day, when I was taking all these shells and I'm like, oh, I want to paint all of them. Yes, I painted them one by one. One by dum one. Okay. I painted all these shells. So I got like, you know, combination of regular with some paint. Some of it was coming off. I didn't seal it, nothing. I just painted them. Was like, yeah, I got a color. I didn't even think about, you need to seal that, ma'am. You need to seal that. Any sort of heat, any sort of temperature change, that paint is gonna come off. So yeah, I painted them with like all my like favorite colors, nail polish that I have. I used to wear this nail polish all the time, this nail polish color. All the time. All the time. Okay. All of them. And yeah, I painted them with nail polish. I remember having them on little toothpicks and I'm like painting them. Like, what is wrong with me? Yeah. So I did that. I went through this phase of shells. And then I created this thing. I love this thing. Now this is just regular. This is just a regular necklace. It looks like it could be a necklace. But what I've been using this for is I put it on my head wraps. Uh-oh, my head wrap's coming out. I put it on my head wraps to like spice it up a smidgel. Like this. So I used to wear shells with everything, okay? I know. Nothing is forever. So yeah, I used to wear this a lot to festivals and stuff. Way back in the day, I used to wear this to festivals. I used to do face paint. Amory, you know, because you were there. I would have like my big afro and I will have one of these on, and then I will have like my face paint with white paint on my face. And yeah, I was a person. I was a person back in the day. So anyway, so I do have some things. Oh, here's another resin. Oh my gosh, help me. I do have another resin one. Yes, right? Okay, I need, this one's bothering me, this one shell. I think this one shell is backwards, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. So, of course, the same concept, old thread, old crochet thing. Yeah, Marie, you know. I think I was using your concealer because it was so white and my skin was so brown. And so you gave me some concealer or something. It was like a white pencil. And I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. And yeah, we did that. So this is the same concept. I took a shell that I found in Dominican Republic, and I just like put it on its side, filled it up with resin. Again, I was using that 7 to 10 hour cure one, and it's yellow. It's very subtle and it kind of works out because it's in a shell, but yeah, it's a little yellowish. And I just picked some random beads that I liked, and I put them in there in the resin. So you can do a lot of stuff with the resin. I love it. So yeah, I just used a little shell. It's an actual shell that I poked a hole in. Very sacrilege. Why would I do that? Yeah. And then you have that. I love it. I love it. But you can tell that that's something that I made back in the day. Now, if you guys are like, I really, really, really want that, or if there's something that you saw and you said, I really, really want that, I will send it to you, okay? So just let me know. Just let me know. Okay. So, what else do I have? Okay. So, only people... Oh, God. Okay, these are the ones I want to show. Oh, God. These are especially embarrassing. Some people like it, but I don't really like it now, so it kind of bothers me. Okay, so I remember I used to go to thrift stores, and I will go and buy this whole entire coat because yeah, I'm gonna need you to not post any pictures. That would be great. You could go on Instagram. Half of my followers are not on Instagram. You could put them on there and tag me in them, but they may see it, they may not. Nice one, Amory. I used to go to thrift stores and I will buy these old, um, those London Fog jackets. I will go to a thrift store and I will buy these London Fog jackets and just take the buttons off of them and just throw them out. Oh my gosh, why? Ugh. Just thinking back. And I would like buy shirts and different things like that, brooches, and anything that had like a really cool button on it. I will pop that button off and I will put them all in this little, I don't even know what this is. Let's say it's a necklace pendant thingamabob. I don't know. You have it. So, but look at these buttons though. They're pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome. Pretty different. Like these two right here. I definitely got these off of London Fog something or other. Or does anybody recognize these? I don't know. Anybody recognize these two buttons? But anyway, yeah, I will take these buttons and I will take them and put them. Yeah, I think I did. I put them on a piece of felt. I'll put the felt down on a table. Do it in a actual shape of a pendant. And I would just glue them down on there. I was a glue gun queen, okay? Let's just say I was a glue gun queen. And I will just glue gun everything. So yeah, this is all glue gunned. This is what it looks like when it's on. Kind of impressed with it, but I'm kind of embarrassed by it because of the things I did to get these buttons. But yeah, that's what it looks like when it's on. I would rather it be a little bit shorter, like be up here. But yeah, this is a pretty nice idea. Again, if you guys are like, oh, I really want a video on that, let me know. But there's that, and then there's this one. Same concept. I just wanted to make it a little bit smaller. I have some of the buttons that are kind of the same on it. So, but yeah, this is it. I like it. Oh yeah, those are the same. So, yeah. But anyway, sometimes I get real embarrassed because I'm like, what is this? I mean, I gotta watch you. So if you guys remember my first live, this is more recent, okay? My first live that I did with 𝕤𝕗, speaking of the devil, and we didn't really get very much done with it. I think I did a crown, but she didn't do anything, but hijacked my whole live. So I had so much of this wire. I think it's like 9 gauge or something. It's huge, okay? And so I had all this wire. So I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can do like an arm band type of thing. I think it's supposed to go down. So yeah, it's supposed to look like this. Oh, look at me. I'm a queen. Yeah, for some reason I really yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I still might wear it. I don't know. And there's another one. Oh my gosh. Look how fat it, look how wide it is. My little chunky arm. So yeah. I mean, if I'm like really trying to look all cute and stuff, maybe, I don't know. But this is something that I made with that wire that me and 𝕤𝕗 were supposed to use, but 𝕤𝕗, so yeah. And of course, as you guys know, if you know from the beginning of the beginning, crochet was my thing, okay? I crocheted anything. So these I actually sell on my Etsy, and the reason why I sell them on my Etsy is because people requested them, and so I just keep them up. So people buy these all the time. They buy these all the time, and I'm like, okay, have at it. Okay. Yeah, it is. You know, 𝕤𝕗, you know, you've been at my booth for years. I used to have booths downtown for festivals and stuff. But yeah, this is basically what it looks like. But yeah, I'm not giving any of these away for free. These are ones that are in my Etsy shop. I can't give those away. But that's what it looks like. So now let's get, oh God, sorry. Every time I go into something else, here's another resin for you guys. Here's another resin thing. Again with the yellowing. So I did this using the same concept that's in my resin video, my resin pendant video. Basically I have a piece of really thick wire that I believe, I don't think I soldered it closed. I might have. So I have a little shape of a teardrop. I put tape underneath it to hold the resin in, and I fill this up with some glitter that I actually made using sequins. I cut all the sequins up into small pieces and put them in there. But yeah, so again with the yellowing, this was not UV resin. This was the 6 hour, 7 to 10 hour resin. And I hate it because this was actually a necklace that I used to wear every single day. I loved it. It saw a lot of sun. I really feel like I might revisit and redo this video again. This was actually in a video. It was actually in a video way long time ago. I would say 2 to 3 years ago. And so I think I might do this again, but do it with UV resin. Okay. I might redo this one again. So I'm gonna put this over here with the other one. It's safe. And okay, this guy. Again, I don't know what I have with in my mind, what I'm thinking of using regular yarn as jewelry, but I loved it. Yeah, it is flat wire. It is flat wire. Where'd it go? Oh. Yeah, it is a flat wire. Let me get it close. And it looks like I tried to solder it a little bit, which, you know, kind of keeps the shape. But yeah, it has a little bit of yellowing to it. You can see it. There you go. With that white in the background, you can see it's yellow. I mean, it helps because you have this gold in it, and it's like I could still wear it, but it's like I know that this is yellow because this resin is crap, just to be honest. And I believe it was like it could have been less resin. Azur, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I know it's crap resin, and that's the reason why it looks like that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I did a little bit of weaving in the past. It looks really cool, but would I really wear this as a necklace? It wouldn't make sense, you know what I mean? I don't know. I have an eccentric sense of style. Hi, kitty. How are you, kitty? But yeah, it's too much even for me. Yeah. Okay, watch out. Can I roll my chair? No one's ever seen you before. No one's ever seen you. Come here. It's a Kit Kat. This is Dr. Seuss. No one wants to see your butthole. No one wants to see your butthole. There you go. This is Dr. Seuss. He's a little chunky too. Tuxedo cat. Dr. Seuss. Okay? Alright, bye. But yeah. He never comes and visits me. It's like, why is everybody coming to visit me now? Watch. I bet you if I sit here for a little bit, Anne Marie would just show up at my door. In fact, I hear a car door slamming and I hope that's not her. It just seems like something she would do. Oh, on tumblers, I've never tried doing that. Using resin for doing tumblers and designing tumblers or anything like that. I've never done that before. I've seen it. I've heard not too good things about it because people have gotten sick because they weren't doing it correctly, to the point where they were messing with resin, but then they weren't taking the necessary precautions. So yeah, it bit them in the butt, so they wouldn't encourage anybody else to do it. So yeah, I have some maxi. You better not, Amory. I have some maxi dresses, but I'm not really into maxi dresses because I'm so short. I'm only 5 feet, so maxi dresses are like, they look like long wedding dresses on me. But yeah, like this one was a maxi dress also. But yeah, I cut off a ton of material because I wanted to make it into a really, really long shirt. So, but yeah, Azure, you coming in late. In the beginning, I explained how what I was doing on my mental health break, that I was doing some sewing. No, I was not doing any sewing from scratch, but what I've been doing is sewing where I'm making modifications to different pieces of clothing that I have. So it's nice to be able to cut something and then put a seam on it and put a hem on it and make it look nice, look like you bought it from the store like that. It doesn't exactly look like I bought it from the store, but you know, it can pass if nobody's looking really carefully. Yeah, no one, it seems like lately whenever someone talks about UV resin and they're like doing it in their videos, a lot, including myself, a lot of people do resin and then they don't wear gloves and stuff like that. But more than anything, they are not putting a mask on. And so I did see some in myself, some negative reactions to it. And I said, after that, I literally have a vent system in my studio. Wire weaving. Oh, that is so cool, Emily. Thank you. That's so awesome. What do you mean by upscaling? You scared me. I mean, I only bought a machine. I already had the thread because I was sewing by hand, and people were like, "What are you doing? Get a sewing machine." And my husband was like, "We're gonna get a sewing machine," so he got one. And I didn't want to get a really expensive one. I got one that was just, you know, middle of the line. It's not like, whoa, look at you. I didn't do that. I just went and I got one. It was like, you know, $60 to $70 or something like that. It wasn't anything crazy. In fact, I can like pick it up with like one hand. This is my sewing machine. I can pick it up with one hand. This is what it looks like. Oh, this is what it looks like. It's really cute. Yeah, but I am not going to teach anybody how to sew because I don't even know myself what I'm doing. Yeah, I definitely needed to take a break. And when I said to myself I want to take a break, that meant like I was saying in the beginning of this live, that I wanted to take a break from editing. I wanted to take a break from doing any wire wrapping. I have not been doing any crocheting, which is just like, what? All while I was doing all these YouTube videos and stuff, I haven't done that much crochet. So I said, you know what? I'm going to update on my crochet. I need to get those projects out the door, and it's relaxing to me. So I did a bunch of crocheting and sewing. I didn't make any jewelry whatsoever. Oh yeah, the thing about that is you can crochet. Also, you can crochet with sorry, I have so many lights on, and there's one that is flashing for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay. Hopefully it's not flashing. But yeah, you can crochet with wire. So you can take some 30 gauge wire and you can like crochet with it, which is like, oh, that's pretty cool and everything, but it kills your fingers. It's terrible for your hands. Yeah. Oh, upcycling. Are you talking about Are you talking about like upcycling? Because yeah, I was upcycling. I would go to the thrift store and I would like find like long dresses. I would take them and make the hem shorter. Like I would like make the hem shorter, change the hem shape and all that stuff. Yeah. So I've been doing that a lot. I would love to make something from start to finish. I really want to do that instead of doing upcycling stuff. So yeah, isn't it cute? This is the cutest machine. The other one that I had, I have a picture of it. I will I have to post it somewhere. I have a picture of it and it was like literally, look at my front camera. This is how big it was. It was literally like this big, this tall. It was a tiny sewing machine. And I was like, I feel that this is gonna last me about like maybe 6 days. So I hemmed a bunch of pants. I made them smaller because I started losing weight too as a result. Because I have more time to just eat regular food instead of junk food. So I lost a lot of weight. So I was trying to I gotta cinch in some of my pants. So I need a sewing machine anyway to do that, because I don't want to go and buy more clothes when I can have clothes that I like what they look like and how they feel. I just need them to be a little smaller. So that's why I got a sewing machine. So I ended up sewing. Yeah, we do it. We're doing it. So yeah, these are ones that I'm going to be giving these away. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I'm going to leave this video up on my YouTube channel. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm like giving away these different things and I'm still trying to work those out. These were all from videos that I've done. I've done videos. And then this girl. So yeah, I have a bunch of these that I'm like, I have them just lying around. I'm giving them away. And then not only that, these are all YouTube video things. I think this was a YouTube video. I'm not sure, but this definitely was a YouTube video. This one was also. But yeah, I have so many like little things just floating around my world, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, there are so many things that I've made and I'm like, why? I do still kind of like this. I think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this out. But anyway, so what are the projects that you guys are getting into now that maybe I can like look at and be like, do I want to? You know, I had to take this mental health break, but I had to take it probably because I had so many things that I want to do. And so I had to just stop doing things. Had to literally stop doing stuff. And so when I stopped, the whole world just opened up. Literally. It's so crazy. When you put pressure on yourself I'm not saying that putting pressure on yourself for like no good reason, because that was what I was about to say. I put pressure on myself as a personal choice, and I was like, I gotta get this done. I don't have any deadlines. I don't say on my YouTube I have a video every Thursday. I just do it every Thursday, but I don't tell anybody that. So aren't they? These were all done on videos. These were all past videos. These are the videos that like made my channel. I mean, there's 3 of the same thing, but yeah, these are the videos that made my channel. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, I loved doing these videos, you know, but I still have like things left over from a lot of my videos. Yeah, and that needs to stop. Okay. Yeah, so I have been basically getting into my Etsy and my website and clearing all those up, clearing out all the junk in my life, in my secular life, and in my crafting world. So my side business, making bath salts. Wow. How do you do that? I'm not going to get into it, I promise. Just how do you do that? Do you do it with like essential oils and stuff like that? Like I know you do you is the salt Epsom salt? I don't know. I don't know. What salt are you using? I don't know any of that stuff. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I've also been doing some earring displays. I did a video on it and then I did a couple more for other people. So I did a couple of those because it was it's market season down here. So everybody was like, "Oh, where can I get that?" And I'm like, "Listen, I can do this in 10 minutes." Okay, here you go. So I've been doing that. So yeah. And then I took a break from videos because guess what? I can. Because I have a bunch of videos that I already did before I got burnt out. And it's probably those big group of videos that burnt me out, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I know. I know, 𝕤𝐸. You need to get that she shed done so that we can be in the she shed. What? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Emily, I completely understand. That makes sense. But yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That's all I have to tell you, Emily. Don't be afraid. Because literally, I would go to a video. This is why I try not to wear things in my videos because they sell so quick and I have to keep replenishing. Anne-Marie, you do have 9 million pounds. The reason why I know this is because I know it. I've been swimming through that. Ooh. Wow. Reach out. Like reach out to people to try it. And then once you reach out to people to try your product and they're like, "I really like it." Here's the thing. If you're going to reach out to people to try your product, you have to be open to criticism. They're not going to lie to you. I know I'm not going to lie because I've had a lot of people who reached out to me. They send me the item and I'm like, "This is crap. This is not good. You need to do this, this, and this." And then I would like it. Sometimes it's like, that's what you need. That was my bug zapper. If you guys heard that tick, that was my bug zapper. Yeah, Emery, you really need. I know, but you can't just have it just stored in your she shed that's half done. I can't say she shed, just so you guys know. She shed. I can't say it. But anyway, Emery, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know I'm gonna just tell you. You know I'm just gonna tell you because that's what you look for. It's like, should I put a happy face on this cupcake? He seems without face. Anyway, and I also have this ADHD thing that just like popped up on me. I'm everywhere. Did I say that right? ADHD? Anne-Marie knows. Yeah, it's scary, but no one is going to get good unless they reach out and put themselves out there for people to see. You may look at it and be like, "Oh, this is good." Just like I looked at my jewelry, says, "Oh, this is good." But no, you need somebody to give you that constructive criticism that if it hurts your feelings, it hurts your feelings, but it should only hurt your feelings for 2 minutes. Then after that, what you need to do with that information is to improve, okay, and make it better. If you ask for their honest opinion, and they are a good friend of yours, and they give you an honest opinion that you don't like, they're telling you this something because they want you to get better. Like Anne-Marie gave me constructive criticism on stuff. I was mad for 5 minutes, but I got over it. Panda, yeah, you do have a problem. You do have a problem. You are that person, just like Anne-Marie and me. That's how we started our friendship, was crafting. Is that we collect coupons. We collect Michael's coupons all day, every day. Coupons, Michael's coupons. We've since stopped that, but you know, we have it on our apps now. So yeah. We collect coupons on our days off. Okay, there's a bone here. So yeah, you guys. So if you take anything away from this video, it is to don't be afraid to look for that criticism. The criticism that comes to you without you asking for it, those are the ones you don't want to engage with. But that constructive criticism that you ask for, listen to it. Why are you asking for criticism if you're not going to listen to it? What you're supposed to do with the criticism is make yourself better. That's what I say when it comes to asking for help for anything that you're getting into. Like the same thing with my husband when we started this YouTube channel. I'm like, do you think this is a good idea? And he's like, oh my God, yes. And I was like, okay. I wasn't really excited about it at all to do a YouTube channel. Like he really, really did like encourage me to keep going. Oh yeah. Yep. Upcycling. So yeah, he was the one that really encouraged me to like keep going with it and to stick with it. Yeah, if I was able to say, yeah, I want to have my funeral in a Michael's, and they would allow it, I will put that in my will. Just saying. Everybody needs to buy one thing from Michael's and put it on my grave. I don't know why. I want to have and then I also always wanted to have a party at Michael's. My husband's like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And I'm like, why? I like Michael's. And he's like, no, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. I've gone poor in Michael's. So I gotta get going, you guys. I gotta answer my mother-in-law. I had my in-laws in town. Sorry, I had to throw out my gum. I had my in-laws in town for a couple days, so that was a thing. I love my in-laws, I really do, but sometimes they could be overwhelming. But aren't all in-laws overwhelming? But I love them though. They crack me up. They really do. Yes, emojis. Azure. I think Azure is like, I think she went back to the beginning of this live because she's like really late on her comments. I love you. I love you, Azure. You kind of remind me of me and Anne-Marie. Just in case you get to this point. You kind of remind me of me and Anne-Marie. So yeah, you guys. I'm going to head out because I need food. Hence, you're seeing me popping my gum in my mouth. I'm like really hungry. Bronco's snoring. We are on our way after this. After I eat, we're gonna go to a play date. Bronco's got a play date, okay, this evening with a friend of his, or it's a new friend. So he's like, I want to go on my play date. I'm gonna take a nap ahead of time, and then we're gonna go on our play date. Yay. I don't know if dogs really sound like that, but he seems like he sounds like that. But yeah, so we're gonna do a play date, and I'm gonna take some pictures because Look at these earrings I made, you guys. Yeah, I need to do, wonder if I could do a video on this. This is the same thing as you see with my, I don't know if it's out yet. Is that video out yet? No, I can't tell, but, can't remember. But, I had a Bowie, I did a video on a Bowie, on the Bowie bolt pin. So this is kind of the same concept. My head wrap pin, girl, this is kind of the same concept that I used to make these earrings, but I tried to make them as light as possible. So I like it, and I think I might recreate it and do it again in a video. Yay, because I can. Another update, you guys. I don't know if you guys looked and saw my subscriber account and how many subscribers I have. I am up to 37.9, meaning I have 100 people more to subscribe, and I will be at 38K. Like, what just happened? I think that's pretty awesome. But yeah, let me show you again. You guys seem to be freaking out. It's okay. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the back of it. And this is the front. Let me turn on this camera again. This is what it looks like. I was really, when I did this, was trying to see what these different beads look like. And then once I put them down, I was like, oh, I think I'm just going to leave it there. So I like it. And then the back of this little, the earring, what do you call this? You know what I'm saying? This part right here. Let me just point to it. Do I have to name everything? So this part right here is made the same concept with the felt in the back. And so what I did that was different from my other videos, what I would do is draw it on there, and then I would put the beads in the shape in a square or whatever. And but this time I cut it out. I cut out the shape, and then I put the beads on there just like that. So I feel like that worked out better. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Yay. So I'm thinking of doing a video on this. So I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I like it. It seems to work out. I don't like to make things that turn out to be like not good for people. Like I made some earrings that were a little too heavy. So I changed the video up. I did the video again with different supplies so that it wouldn't be too heavy, and gave you guys customizable options for your, I had this line that I wanted to say, and I said it in my video like 18 times. You'll see it in my if you guys are my members, I have behind the scenes coming up, and I literally said a line 20 times. 20 times. I only added about 5 of them to this video, but I said this line, and I can't believe I can't even remember it. I tried to the line was, I tried to make this customizable to each individual's style preference. There it is. And so I just couldn't say this word. And this is the sign that I'm burned out and I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it in the video, and I got so frustrated that I was like, I'm just gonna go home. I can't do this. Even though I am home, I was like, I'm just gonna go home. I'm not doing this. We're not going to work today. We're done. So, but yeah, it was funny to watch, but at the same time, deep down, I was like, yeah, I was just tired of doing videos. Amory, we're not gonna speak about glitter. Y'all better not send me any glitter for my 38K celebration. Remember when I was at 25K, you guys? I was at 25K and I was like, let's celebrate 25K. I really thought that that was my plateau. I was going to stop there and that was it. And I was going to shut down the subscribe. You can't shut down the subscribes. They just keep coming and you just let it go. Yeah. But anyway. You will not be my friend forever if you came in my house with glitter. You guys really know me. You know I do not like glitter. I try not to work with glitter as much as I try to avoid glitter like the plague, because to me it is the plague. It's the plague of crafts. Just being honest. Emery, how much glitter do you have in your she shed? I can't even say it. How much glitter do you have? Do you even know? Do you even know? That's the key. That is the question of the day, is do you even know how much glitter you have? I'm curious. I'm curious to know this. But yeah, 38K is right around the corner, and that is pretty awesome. So I'm thinking of doing a really huge giveaway for my 40K. I actually have it written down on my computer. Once you hit 40K, do a giveaway. Bars, if you guys know what bars are. Yeah. Once you hit 40K, do a huge giveaway. That's what I said on my sticky notes, just like Emery taught me. She taught me the sticky note system. Sticky notes everywhere is her system. I love when Emery is the subject of my life. Anyway, so you guys, I'm gonna head out because I have life to do. I gotta do some life stuff, like eating and going to the bathroom and drinking some water and staying hydrated, because we're in the heat wave right now. It is hot. It is like over 100 here, and I'm like, we need to stop this. This is a problem. So we are currently in our heat wave, and I'm trying to stay hydrated. You are not going to see glitter in any of my videos. I might come out of left hand field one day and say, hey, I am going to do something with glitter. Dude, I tried. I literally went and I bought some glitter. Anne-Marie doesn't know where that glitter is because I threw it in the trash. I couldn't find anybody to give it away to, so I threw it out. Julie, what are you doing here? How are you? You just missed the crazy. You missed all the crazy. So go back and look at it if you want to. You can just skip and look at it. And how are you, Julie? I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, on Joel's live. You know, I don't know if you saw on Joel's live, he got kind of offended when, so I don't know who said it, said that he looked like he was like, did she say he was skinny or something? And he was like, no, I've been working out. He got kind of upset. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I would see, this is what I do. I make my own glitter. I can't dye from this, but I make my own glitter. And this is what the glitter that I use. I basically take sequins and I cut them up into small pieces, and I make my own glitter. Oops, sorry. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So make your own. Oh yeah, it's hot. It's hot here. It's crazy. My friend is in, I have another friend in England, and he is like, it's hot. Why is it so hot? And I'm like, it's just as hot here. And my husband works in HVAC, so yeah, he got a little like testy. I was like, oh, she about to get banned. But anyway, yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow, Julie. So I'm about to head out, eat some food. I never know how to say bye in my life, so I'm just gonna say bye. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You will not see me next week. You won't see me for the next 2 to 3 weeks. I will let you know when I will be back. It should be in August. Probably, let's look at a calendar. Let me look at a calendar real quick. It should be August. I'll tell you the exact date. I'm going to say August 16th is when I'm going to be doing a live. August 16th. Taking a break and taking it serious. Okay? Taking a break and taking it serious. Yeah, I could die. You could die. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. It takes a long time for me to make it, but it's better than that crappy glitter. It seems like the sequins reflect light better than glitter. Bye, Julie. Oh, Azuri, you're here. Finally, you caught up to us. All right, Anne-Marie. Oh, I'm off the gridish. I'm just nuts, and I gotta tone down my nuts sometimes. That doesn't sound good. Never mind. I take that back. Never mind. Tone down my nuts. But anyway, ask Emily. Emily, I don't know if you've been here before. Are you new? Are you just coming here? Welcome. So glad you're here. Anne-Marie. No, your job at my funeral. This is what your job is at my funeral. You need to dress all in black with a black umbrella, even if it's sunny out. You're supposed to have a black umbrella, and you're supposed to say, I can't remember. You have to say something that's going to be scandalous, and everybody's going to be like, what? Wait, what's happening? You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to keep you're supposed to keep my hope alive after I die. Come on now, Anne-Marie. You had a job. We wrote it down. Anne-Marie. Oh my God. Let's hope there's no baby in your shed. Awesome. So glad. I'm so glad you're here. So happy you found me. Because it can only get crazy from here. I'm just saying. You never know. You never know what is going to happen. Really? You know what, Emily? You really caught alive that, because I took such a huge break. Everybody kept asking me, where are you at? Where are you at? I'm getting all these messages and I'm like, I'm taking a mental health break. I gotta calm down for a little bit. So I'm trying to get Azur to catch up, because what she's going to end up doing is we're going to be unlive and she's going to be commenting. She's going to be commenting during on the video, and it'll be a bunch of comments. But yeah, you just barely got it. Amanda, you too. Welcome. You just barely got it, because I'm not going to do one next couple weeks, and then I haven't done one in the past for about a whole month. Took a whole month off because it got so stressful. You guys, if you were ever on my lives, you know how stressful it got for me to do my lives. The computer wasn't working. I had to get internet hardline to the computer. Got a brand new computer for my lives. Got power, all this stuff in my garage, changing my studio. I got so stressed. It's not stress. I was overwhelmed. And I couldn't get anything to work right. Today, again, I couldn't get anything to work right. But I didn't react in a bad way today. Today it was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll figure it out. No pressure. It's not like I really had that tight of a schedule and stuff. Oh, Emily, you had an explosion. You had a craft explosion. Yeah, we've all suffered the craft explosion. We've all been there. I just basically dug myself out of a craft explosion by giving away a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I had to give away a bunch of stuff because I was like, I'm not going to do this. I gave away a Cricut machine. Not going to do this. I gave away all the Cricut machine, paper, blades, pens, all that stuff. Peter just drove up because I am in my garage and I can hear him in the driveway. So what I'm going to do, guys, listen carefully. I'm going to do a sharp intake of breath. Nothing is wrong. It's just my little signal to let Bronco know that his dad's home. Hold on. Dad's home. You hear him? Dad's home. Go get dad. You probably couldn't hear it. He was very slow. Go get dad. Go get dad. He loves his dad. He really does. But anyway, you guys, it's about to get loud in here. He's going to be asking questions. So clay, I do a lot of clay. You're going to see a lot. Emily, you're going to see a lot of clay stuff. Did you get dad? Go get dad. Sorry. He makes my heart sing. He really does. So I do a lot of clay stuff, all that good jazz. You guys hear this? So yeah, his dad's home and he's very happy. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of clay stuff and updating some clay directions that I given that were not correct. But yeah, so I'm gonna head out, you guys, because I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in. I will be posting on my YouTube channel in the community posts to let you know when I'm going to be live and all that good jazz, okay? So make sure you keep an eye out. And if you guys are in my Discord, again, if you go to the description box below or go to the description box below, or this is the email that's going across the screen right here. So you can email me there to get into my Discord, which is a chat community. And in that chat community, you will get up-to-date updates. Does that make sense? Up-to-date updates, whatever. When it comes to my channel, you'll have all the updates. That's where you get it first. I wouldn't go too much on social media, too much to give updates about different things. I kind of keep it off of there. But yeah. So if you want to be in the Discord, email me. I'll get you in there. And then I will be putting all the updates up there. So you will be up to date. You'll know exactly when. And on top of it all, it's not just for updates. It is for you. If you want to get constructive criticism, you have to ask for it there. No one's going to give it to you automatically. They're only going to give it to you if you ask for it, because that means you're ready to dive right in. Okay? And so you can get constructive criticism, things that will help you to become better in your wire wrapping or in your business in general. I'll be able to help you there straight one-on-one, which is better than trying to get it in my lives or on my YouTube videos and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, Emily, don't. Oh, boo. I love you guys. I love all my followers. I love all my subscribers. I completely enjoy interacting with you guys. Anne-Marie, we will do faux. We have to do it soon. Like, we can do it on Thursday. We can do it on Thursday. Call me, okay? Because I want to do faux before we go out of town. And then, yeah, stuff. Okay. Okay. Again, did I mention? Make sure you email me if you're trying to get into the Discord and you be able to get the up-to-date updates where I am, what I'm doing, what's happening, and then you will know all that first before anybody on Instagram, YouTube, or where else am I on, TikTok, and all that stuff. So anyway, you guys, love you, and I will see you in my next video. I still will be coming out with videos, okay? Bye. Thank you, Anne-Marie, for stopping in. I love you. Oh, she's already texting me. I love you, Anne-Marie. Bye.